Are you a breast cancer patient impacted by lymphedema? This video is for you. I'm Catherine. Welcome to the Inspired Vitality Show. In this video, I'm going to share an inside tip that I use to manage the swelling of lymphedema in the arm. And this is the first of 3 videos I'm doing about lymphedema. First, I need to tell you, I am not a doctor or a therapist. I am a patient sharing my experience. The tip I'm sharing may not be appropriate for everyone and is not necessarily recommended with some medical conditions. So please do check with your doctor or physical therapist. I'm sharing what's been beneficial to me so that you may take the information and go to a doctor or therapist to learn if it's right for you. Let's get started. Has anyone ever used kinesiology tape to manage their lymphedema? Let me know in the comments. Okay, so the first thing we want to do, I'm teaching you my method here that I learned from my lymphedema specialist. First, let's get all the supplies. And to note, I am not advocating a particular brand, but I will link to what I use in the video description. These are not affiliate links. I'm just showing you what I have found beneficial to me. Okay, first of all, you need skin prep wipes. These are going to help with adhesion. It does make a difference. This is the box. This is the little wipe, little teeny tiny wipes. And you're going to rub this on your skin before applying the tape. Then, of course, you need the tape. This is just a particular brand that I purchased online, and I prefer the skin color tape. They come in different colors, but this is just what I happen to have. And you're going to need some scissors. So before you get started, you want to do all of your prep work first. That helps to have everything laid out in front of you. Now, this is based on what my lymphedema specialist has taught me for my particular swelling. My particular swelling tends to happen in my elbow area where I have had a surgery and I have scar tissue, and so my major part of my swelling tends to occur in this part of my arm. So this is the method that I use, and I start by cutting 3 strips of the kinesiology tape. They're about 8.5 inches in length. And so I have my 3 strips cut. The next thing to do is then to round off the corners of the ends of the tape. And then you want to cut what I'm calling fingers or strips into the tape. So you want an anchor part, that's the part that you don't cut into, and that is going to be 1.5 to 2 inches. And then you're going to cut these strips or fingers from the one end all the way up, leaving again about 1.5 to 2 inches for the anchor. So once you have everything cut, then you are going to take your skin prep, rub it on your arm, let it dry for just a minute. It doesn't take long. And then you'll start applying the strips. You're going to do them one at a time. You're going to take, for example, and I wanted to show you. So my specialist was taught me that I do 3 strips or 3 fingers. I have also seen a video where somebody did 4, and I haven't noticed a significant difference. I've tried both, but I haven't noticed a significant difference. So it's kind of, like up to you, up to what you and your therapist decide is best for you. What you're going to do is you have all your stuff laid out, all cut, and you're going to start by bending the part where the anchor meets the fingers. You're going to bend it there, and that's just to create a crease so that when you go to apply, you can easily tear at that point where the finger meets the anchor. You will peel the backing, and as you peel it, you're going to tear the backing away from the fingers. So you'll peel and tear across. That way, when you go to apply, you're going to stick it on, and you're only going to stick on the anchor at that point. So you gently lay it down, you rub it, and it sticks. And then you can kind of look and decide, where do you want your fingers? You're going to spread them out. So once you have the anchor down, you will easily be able to peel off the backing on one of the fingers and gently pull it down. Now, when you apply the anchor, you don't put any stretch to it. You just gently place the tape. When you put the fingers down slowly, as you're peeling the backing, you can tug on it a little bit to create a little bit of stretch, but you don't want to do too much. So you just gently place the fingers across the arm. For me, I put one here, one anchor around here. So basically 2 on this side and then 1 on the back side. And I tend to put my anchors on my upper arm and going down. Now, if you're watching this video, if you are familiar with lymphedema, you know the point is to draw the fluid up and across. And so the fingers are drawing the fluid to the anchor and, in theory, then continuing up and across. I have seen videos where somebody has taped also across the chest, and or it would be this way, across the chest or down the trunk. I have seen it. I have not gone to that extent, and my lymphedema specialist did not teach me that method. So again, this is something that you might want to discuss with your specialist. Once you have it all applied, you likely will still need your compression sleeve, and it can be tricky to apply the sleeve. Once you have the tape on, it just takes more time, and you just have to be a little bit more cautious and slow with it. You can shower with the tape on, so if you haven't used this, know that you can shower with the tape on. It will likely last a few days, and if some of the fingers, they will come up over the course of time, the edges will, and you just trim that with the scissors. And it's okay to trim it over the several course of the days. So when it's time to remove the tape, be sure to do it with the tape wet, either after you've been in the shower a few minutes or perhaps applying some lotion or oil. So you want to not pull the tape off your arm dry, because that will irritate the skin. So if you have any questions, throw them in the comments, or if you have used the kinesiology tape to manage your lymphedema, I'd love to hear from you as well. I'd love to hear what your experience is. And if you like this information, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much. See you soon.